Good morning, Mr. Z. How are you?
I'm good. How
You
are
good?
you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. You
Oh,
seem excited this morning.
yes.
Yes, okay. Well, before we get started, I'm going to share with you our confidentiality statement as we always do. Everything we talk about is confidential, it's private. The only time I would have to release any information is if you threaten to harm yourself or kill someone else. That's when I'm going to have to release that information. But otherwise, what you and I say is private between me and you. You understand? Sounds good. Okay, well, what I'm going to talk to you about is some of the incidents that we've already talked about to get a little bit better understanding on my part. Okay? Okay. Tell me about the incident that happened um, with the pencil sharpener. Okay? When you were in school, in class. Just tell me about it in your own words.
I got really. I was going up there to sharpen my pencil, and then
Mhm.
people were just like looking at me,
Can you talk a little louder for me?
and then people were looking at me,
Right?
and then that's when I got done sharpening it, and that's when somebody said something to me that made me feel uncomfortable,
Oh,
and then that's when I like, just like stabbed myself with it.
so I'm going to repeat what you said to make sure I heard you clearly. You said that you were in class and you was at the pencil sharpener and you were thinking bad thoughts.
No, people were looking at me, and then that's when I sat down, and then somebody said something that made me very uncomfortable.
Oh, people were looking at you, and that's when someone said something that made you very uncomfortable. So that's when you did what?
Stabbed myself with a pencil.
Stabbed yourself with the pencil. Hmm. When you stabbed yourself with a pencil and someone said something to you, what were your thoughts?
That this is them, and
I didn't hear you. You say a little louder. I didn't hear you.
that I am like basically nothing to them, and nobody would notice if I got hurt.
So you said that your thoughts at that time that you were nothing to them and no one would notice if you got hurt, right? Well, you are something to everybody, whether they want to admit it or not. I want you to remember that, okay? Did you understand what I said? Say it for me.
You said I am something to everybody, whether they want to admit it or not.
Very good. Say it one more time and say it a little louder this time. Let me hear it right here.
I I am something to everybody, whether or not they want to admit it.
Good. Very good. Okay, and uh, that type of thought that you had, have you had that thought anymore that you're nothing to nobody? Or have you had that same thought any other time?
Yes.
May I ask when?
Um, um, like a lot of times that when I'm like mad at myself or mad at myself for doing something wrong, and and I know that if I if I would have done it right, if I would have been able to do it, or if I was not like in like in this body, I would it wouldn't have had happened.
So basically, I'm gonna uh, paraphrase or repeat what you just said. I'm gonna try to repeat it, and if I'm right, just tell me I'm right. Basically, you said you have had the thought that you didn't mean anything to anyone else, but you believe that if you had done something correctly, that it wouldn't happen again, the thoughts wouldn't happen again. I'm gonna help me
Yes.
make it look. So that was correct. What I said.
Yes.
Say it for me. Well, say it short for me then. Really, really short.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that if I do something right, it will take away all of the bad thoughts.
If you do something right, it will take you out of the bad thoughts. But you do a lot of things right every day, right? Well, name one thing that you do right every day. I can name one thing you did right today. You got up, you told me, good morning, Mr. Walker. That's the right thing. See, the right things you're looking for don't have to be perfection. You're looking for perfection. Start a little bit at a time every day. Do something small every day. Take your medication without being told. Clean your room without being told. Say good morning to your mother. Say good morning to Mr. James. Smile at your younger brothers and sisters. Those are the little things, the little accomplishments that you can do every day. Does that make sense? So now name something that you do right every day. It's very small. It don't have to be huge.
Say good morning to my mom.
Say it again.
Say good morning to my mom.
Say good morning to your mom. Okay. Good. Okay. See. So tell me what you think that you believe that's a good thing. Because the stuff that I'm naming seems to be small. Am I right? They are big to you, right? So name something really big that you can do good, that'll make you happy with yourself. Can you get it? Go ahead and get it.
Not get in trouble at school, or not get mad.
The last part, you said not get in trouble in school, and what else?
Not getting mad.
Not getting mad. You think you get mad a lot?
Yes, I do.
Could you tell me a reason why you get mad, do you think?
I just get frustrated off of little things, and I think that little things are big, so it just frustrates me.
Okay, you're talking a little bit of whisper. Repeat that last sentence again.
I think little things are big. So when I do something little that's wrong, it just makes me very mad.
Do you have any examples you'd like to share with me, that you can share with me?
Not that I can think of right now.
No examples that cause you to get mad. Well, we know about school, right? Well, let's get away from school, because in a minute I'm gonna ask you to tell me about the bus. But let's talk about the little things that just between me and you now. The little things at home that makes you bad. And when you tell me, I want you to speak a little louder to tell me, okay? Not too loud, but just a little louder. Just between me and you, the little things that makes you mad at home or angry at home.
Some of the things that make me angry at home is when my siblings do something, when they touch my stuff and break something that's mine.
So when they break something that's yours or touch it.
Yes.
Do they ask you to touch it?
No, but the thing is, something that means a lot to me doesn't mean anything to them.
Okay. Well, maybe we could look at this. You're the oldest, right? Have you explained to them That it means a lot to you?
No.
So they don't know. So by you being the oldest, maybe you can start teaching them. Tell me what you think about that.
I think it's a good idea.
You don't think you don't think you'd be a good teacher?
That's not what I planned.
What teacher for your a teacher for your brother, your little brothers, not like a teacher for a career, but helping them understand who Z is. What you think about that?
I think it's cool.
Because you got your hands like this, right? So normally when you get your hands like this, to me that's something's going on right here. Tell me a little bit about it. What's going on right here?
I'm just like thinking
Uh-huh.
about how I could tell them that.
How you can tell them?
Like how I can explain in their words and not like complicated words that I use and to tell them that.
Now see what you just did? You just came up with another good thing. You just came up with another good thing. That's a good thing. You're already thinking about how you can help your younger brothers. See, that's a good thing. So there are good thoughts always going through your mind. They're good thoughts. Okay? And the reason I say that is so when you're thinking about calling yourself stupid or stabbing yourself or harming yourself, just stop and say, well, I do a lot of good things too. So there's no need for me to harm myself. Okay? I want you to, we're going to talk about doing that some other time, how to use positive thoughts to stop negative thoughts, okay? Okay. Let's, you have any questions about what we talked about so far?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. Well, let's do this then. We talked about that bus incident a while back. Tell me what happened on it again. Just tell me what happened on it. And I ask certain questions about it, right? Just from right now, off the top of your head, from your memories. Tell me a little bit about what happened again.
When I got on the bus, someone said that I wanted to fight them, and then they kept on saying they want to fight me, and then that's when I didn't want to get into a fight because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I kept on saying, they're trying to get me.
Ah, that's what you thought was really going on, huh? So, because a lot of people had misinterpreted. They shared with the teachers that was no one bothering you, and you just got up and said that on the bus. So that wasn't true. So do they bully you at school?
Yes.
They do? I wasn't aware of that. Does the school counselor know?
No.
Does the principal know?
No.
Well, I know what we should do about it. Let me ask you your thoughts. What do you think you should do about it? That, since if nobody knows about it, what do you think you should do?
Tell someone and let them deal with it and not let it get to me.
Okay, but let me say this. I hear you saying the answers right. There's not going to be a right answer, not going to be a wrong answer, right, for what you say, okay? So when you say it, you don't have to kind of like mumble your words, because I'm not going to be mad with you for what you say. I'm not. So tell me again what you said, but say it clearly, okay?
I said I could tell someone and not like pay attention to them and let them deal with it.
Right. Okay. Right. But you haven't done that, right? So, is it a reason that you haven't told anybody or won't tell anybody that you're being bullied at school?
because I'm too scared to.
Oh, okay. Guess what? That's a good reason. That's a good reason. Because you want to know, are you going to be protected, right? See, that's a good reason. Being scared. So, what I would propose when schools start back up is that I go to school with you. Or, no, I go by myself and talk to the principal and talk to the school counselor. Would that be okay? And that way they won't know, they won't see you with me, they won't know who said what. You think that would be okay? Okay. So we're going to do that. Because, they saying that you're just causing trouble on the bus. That's what happened. Okay? Any questions about that?
No.
No questions about it? One quick question. I'm gonna ask you this one more. Can I ask you one more question? And I want you to go ahead and say, "Yeah, I know." What does bipolar mean? Because you looked up the word. Remember?
Yes, it means
You probably know better than me, but go ahead.
I can't like explain it, but I can like give an example.
Okay.
That's what I do with most of the things.
Okay, go do it.
So, say that I got in trouble at school, or yesterday. Yesterday I was feeling very down because yesterday was the day that my best friend died last year. So I was down, and then like my mom, like when she came around, I was like, when she was around me, that like made me happy, and then like when her boyfriend came around, I was just like mad and upset.
So you're saying one day you was down.
At one moment of time, you were this type of way, and then the next you're this type of way.
Okay, at one moment of time you're one way, and then another moment of time you're another way. That's very good. That's a very good example. Okay, what other diagnosis or conditions that you look up that you can tell me about? Tell me one more.
ODD.
ODD. That's good. I laugh at you because you said very well.
Over dramatic disorder.
Over dramatic disorder, or is it oppositional defiant disorder?
No, that's what I made.
That's the one you made.
Yes.
Ah.
I made over dramatic disorder.
Over dramatic. Okay, over dramatic.
I made that for me because sometimes, like if I see like any other animal that's not mine, I just like freak out. Just like, cause yesterday my brother, he threw something at a Walsmith that's like right outside the back door, and then I just like got scared and I started running in circles.
Wow.
It's just like right by the Walsmith. I just started running in circles around it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You're very creative. With ODD, you're very creative. You understand a little bit about your diagnosis of bipolar. You're very aware of who you are. Okay? So with that, we're going to build on develop you some coping skills to help manage your anger outbursts, to help manage your self-esteem. We're going to develop coping skills for that, okay? So going forward in our next session, we're going to work on coping skills. And we're going to list a lot of coping skills. We're also going to talk about negative thought stopping as well. We're not going to do it now. We just revisited a lot of different things, but one definite thing we're going to take away from this meeting is that you do good every day. So there's no need to self-harm. We'll focus on that. That's what we'll take away from this meeting. Okay? So what we're going to take away from this meeting?
That there's no need to self.
Because?
I I am.
You do good every day. You do some good every day. Say it so I can hear it loud.
There is no need to self harm because I do something good every day.
All right? Do you believe that?
Yes.
You didn't say it like you believe it. Do you believe that?
Yes. I
Okay.
believe it.
Very good. I appreciate it, and I'll see you the next time.